Hello viewers, welcome back. We are now looking at print preview. So in this video, we want to make sure you understand how to export the financial model into a PDF format. We are going to show you one of our favorite shortcuts that we can use to get us to a full screen print preview and view everything exactly how it would look like on a paper. So let's take a look and see what we have. So let's look at how to save in PDF format. So we can navigate over the cover page now and just go to the cover page. So by going on cover page, if you don't want to use the mouse, you can just come here and say you hit Control Page Up. It takes you to Control Page Up, takes you to the cover page or the next sheet. Then Control Page Down takes you back to where we were. So let's go back to the cover page. So now what we want to select both tabs because we want to print. We want to get a printed view. In other words, we want to have the cover page on and at the same time the model coming through at the same time. So we want to select both the cover tab. So what are you going to do? We are going to hold down, because we are selecting these two tabs. We are selecting cover tab and analysis tab, or we are selecting cover sheet and then analysis sheet. So we are taking two sheets. It's like we are printing our workbook. So what we are going to do, we hold down Control and Shift. Then we are going to use the page down. When we use the page down, you are seeing these things, they are like connected. We use Control plus Shift. We hold down those two and then we do a page down. So Control plus Shift and using page down, we'll select both the tabs like the way you're seeing. So now we want to get into the file menu. So we go to Alt, we hit the Alt key once, and right up here you will see F, and that F is for file. So we come down here and hit F for file, and it has taken us to the backstage view. So we are this side of the backstage view, and now we can sit down on our left hand side. We can see F for savers here, F for savers. So we go to A, savers, and this dialog box will actually come up, the one for savers. It comes up, and what we want to do, we want to use the tab key now. We use the tab key to move, because that tab key will let us, it will allow us to move, to navigate to these other different items, as you can see from there, because we want to get into this area here. So we hit the tab key once. It has taken us to that area. So now we can come here and use the down arrow. We want to add a space. Actually, we can select from any of this. We select where we want our files to be. Where we want our files to be, I can select that I want to put them on desktop, this new folder. So we can put it there. Now, for this one, we can now use the mouse, or you can still use the tab key. We select it. So instead of saving it as an Excel file, we are going to just move all the way down to here, to this point, PDF. So if you had used the tab key, you could just hit the enter there. So you can also hit the tab key just to take you down to that save button. or you just use the mouse and hit, click on tab on save, and you find that your file has been saved as a PDF. So we have quickly saved that document as a PDF. Now, there is another way we can actually add our print preview into our quick access toolbar. This side, we can actually add here. We add in the print preview, and by adding it there, it will give us an absolute shortcut that we can actually use. So what we are going to do, we can hit Alt key, we go down to F for file, and now we can go for more, that is 00. No, the other one is the figures. Can use the escape key to back out. Alt F, then OO for more options. Then we go to options there, and now we can have that dialog box in place. When that dialog box comes, we are going to use the down arrow to get to this point for quick access toolbar here. So we are now in the quick access toolbar, and we are going to the default here. These are the defaults that we have. So the default is the one that has those popular commands, the popular commands that we can use, or we can customize ours. So we use this little down arrow here, and we try to add in what we want to. We can see that we've seen all the commands, and now from all these commands, we can now, if we tap P, from there we shall get that print preview. And now we are going to use, we are now in that print preview. We are now in the print preview, but we want to print preview full screen. So we can use the page down maybe, instead of using the page. Look for that print preview full screen. We go down a page down, print preview full screen. So let's just add this. We come here, we add. It's now here, print preview. We have already the print preview. We can now go ahead and close this. Come here and hit OK. Then we have that print preview. So when we come here and say Alt 3. So we are going to go now to tap Alt 3 for print preview. You can actually see how these things are actually going to come out. That's the first page. Then that's the second page. I hope you can be able to see. But the reason as why it is small like this, because I changed the scaling to 80%, 80 or 70%. But if you keep on adjusting the scaling, it will be able to fit automatically. So that's what we can see there. So we can see the full screen print preview. So this is the cover page, and now we can see, because if you print, that's how you are going to have that displayed. So let's just tap the escape key for now. We've now left that side, so we can now hit the down arrow here, this side of the, from this side we can now try to zoom out a little bit to 100%. So now we have everything in focus. So if you use the down arrow, you are just going to be moving to those different sections, as you can see. But now, so we've finally done what we wanted to do. So there is a very small thing that we need to clarify from this. It is just it's just a word of caution. It's really dangerous to just leave these different tabs grouped together, because when they are grouped, it means if we do something to one tab, it will happen to both of the tabs. These ones, this cover and this analysis, they are all grouped in one place. So if we leave them ungrouped, if we do something, it is going to affect all the pages. So if something happens to one tab, it means it is going to affect the other tab. So we need to ungroup them. So we hold down the control, then we use the page up and page down buttons. So now we can navigate to the different sections. It's not always good to leave them grouped, because once you do something on one page, it will be affecting the other pages. So now we are okay. So since we have those sheets ungrouped, then we can now close the model, because we have just finished what we wanted to set up, and just the last video is going to be maybe an appreciation for the time you've dedicated, because we've been through a lot, we've learned a lot, we have gone through so many things to make sure that we have a model that looks so professional, and we also glad that we are able to share all the aspects that we actually know, so that you can be able to understand how some of those things can be done. But as far as this video is concerned, we've been able to have a print screen, full screen print review, and we have also been able to know how to save these documents in PDF formats. So that's all for now. Let's meet in the next video, where we're going to be giving the closing remarks of the summary, giving the summary of the course, because there are certain things that we expected to learn. So we want to evaluate ourselves. Have we actually picked the right things that we were supposed to pick from the course? Thank you for watching.